Hey friends, today we're going to create some layered embellishments using some of the Sprinkled with Cheer ephemera pack from Rosie Studios. So I have a couple that I've already completed off camera using the 6x6 paper pad and a bunch of the different ephemera pieces and some puffy stickers and some gems from my stash. And I just did a reel with this over on my Instagram channel, and I thought I'd come on and share with you how I created these, and I had an idea of how to use these as well. So what I have is my glue gun is on. I have some non-stick scissors, my Rosie Studios ephemera, and some of these little snowflakes. I've got my Dollar Tree foam tape, some gems, and my little pokey tool. And then I have a 2.5-inch circle punch. And then I also have the chipboard and puffy stickers from this collection as well. So I have all that around me and my AdTech glue runner. So I'm going to be pulling paper from the 6x6 paper pad, and I have one circle already completed that's already cut out. So I'm just going to use the scrap paper here, and we're going to punch out another circle. And then I'm going to grab another piece for the back. I'll stick with something neutral, so let's do this kind of pink with the words on it. I'm going to punch out a larger circle in this. And with the 6x6 paper, you're only going to get one of these because it's so large. If you position it just right, you might be able to get two of them. But we're going to start with just the one. So what I did with these circles, because this paper is very thin, is I just back these together to create my embellishments to give the back piece a little bit more sturdiness. So I'm going to do the same thing and just go ahead and attach these together, and then we will build our embellishments on this. So I have a couple clusters together of things that I want to use. So I've got this really fun coffee or cocoa mug with the gingerbread in it. I've got peppermint, a heart, a cupcake, poinsettia, and holiday hugs. So I'm thinking of adding kind of the poinsettia in the background here. So I'm just going to add a little bit of my AdTech glue down to that. And my glue has been all stringy. This new refill has been really stringy like that. I'm not sure what's going on. So we're going to add that, and then let's add the peppermint flat as well. So add the peppermint kind of in the corner. And then I'm going to pop up my cup there. And then, let's see, we want this to be about here. And then I'm going to add my coffee cup a little bit, peeking out to that side. And I feel like I want to kind of bring this peppermint down a little bit. And then we're going to pop up the cupcake. So I'm adding to this side of the cupcake to make sure that it has enough of layers above the coffee cup. And then we're going to add that down. And then I have this heart that I'd like to use. But I feel like this heart is a little too big. But I could kind of tuck the heart in here. So let's play around with that. I could do a heart here and have a little cluster. So let's add a little bit of glue down, and I think I'm going to tuck this on the top. And then I'm going to go back in and add just a little bit more glue to hold that heart in place. And then we kind of have a little cluster sticking out here. Not sure I'm loving that, but we're going to leave it for now. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop up our holiday hugs. And that looks good. So I'm going to add a little bit of glue on that side. And we're going to pop holiday hugs up. And then let's grab maybe one of the larger peppermints. We're going to tuck a peppermint here in this little cluster. And then maybe one of the smaller ones we'll tuck here. And then let's add some gems as well. So I think we're going to do some of these kind of pinkish red ones. And then we'll sprinkle in some of the small gold. There we go. And it's that easy to create a little cluster. So let's do one more together. So I have a snow globe here that says Season's Greetings. It's so pretty with the deer. This half of a snowflake that I want to use up. And I've got a little Santa's list and a couple of Christmas tickets and a couple little stars. So let's add our snowflake down first. I'm just going to use a little hot glue for that. And I'm going to position this where it's kind of hidden, that it's half cut off behind our snow globe. And then let's pop our snow globe up. Actually, I think I'm going to put these behind the snow globe. There, like something like that. Okay, let's do that. So we'll pop that, and then we're going to use these two tickets together. And I'm going to grab my tiny attacher for this, and I'm going to staple these together. And you probably only see a little bit of the staple sticking out, but that's okay. All right, so we'll put that there, and then we're going to pop up our snow globe. Kind of center my snow globe in the center, and then we're going to add these, a couple of these down. So I'm going to pop up a couple of them. So let's maybe tuck this one off to the side, and this little one. We'll pop this little one over here, and then let's add we'll kind of tuck this one behind the tickets. We'll lay that one flat. Tuck that back there. Okay, cute. And then it already has a sentiment on it, so I don't think I'm going to add another sentiment. But do we want to maybe... We also have the puffy snowflakes that we can add in. Do a puffy snowflake, and then we'll grab a couple of gems. Maybe do one of these pretty blue ones. And maybe a clear one. All right, cute. And so we have two created, really simple, really easy. And then my thought process was, how cute would it be to turn these into tags or to from gifts? So I think what I'm going to do is punch a hole before I lay it down up at the top here. And then we're going to layer this. So this is a 2.5. So this is probably a 3.5, not a 3. So we're going to layer this on top here. But I think I want to go ahead and pop this up. And you could put a sturdier piece of paper behind this as well, because this piece isn't too sturdy. I would suggest, if you want to make this for like a gift tag, then you add a sturdy piece of like 110-pound cardstock to the back. And that way it's nice and sturdy for your package. And then let's just add this to the center. How cute. And then let's add a little bit of thread. And I've just got a bag here of like different types of threads and little scraps that I want to use up. And I have this little piece here that's really pretty. Let's use that. And if you want to, you could add an eyelet on this, or you could staple your ribbon. This is a pretty thick ribbon to go in here, so I'm going to pull this through because I didn't put an eyelet in here. I'm going to pull this through and tie this with some twine instead of the normal way that I do it, and that way I'm not ripping my tag. But I would definitely suggest strengthening these, and also if you want these to last long term, I would add an eyelet to this so the paper doesn't rip. I'm going to try to tie a bow. And there we go. So it is a cute way to use it. You could write to from, or you could just add this to a packaging for some decor, or use these as is. I think they're so cute and a great way to use up all of the little ephemera pieces, and even use your scrap paper to create the circle background. So thanks guys for stopping by and checking out this video. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.